The next question from the YouTube by Ashraf Haq. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is it necessary to give zakat on gratuity money which is not in my hand but with my employer? As far as the gratuity money is concerned, there are two ways. The gratuity money is given by the employer after you finish your employment. If you finish your term of employment, while leaving, they give you an amount, and it depends upon how many years have you worked. How many years have you worked? And based on that, they calculate, depending upon the formula, how you calculate the gratuity money. If the gratuity money is given by the employer after you finish your term, based on how many years you work, like in the Gulf country normally, it's a percentage that you get 21 days of your salary multiplied by number of years you have worked. If you have worked for 5 years, so 21 days of your salary, of your present salary, multiplied by 5 is your gratuity. So if the employer gives it to you at the end of your term, after you finish your employment, then the money was with him, it was not your money, it was his money, he gives you at the end. But if the money is kept separately into your account, like the pension fund, in the pension fund your money goes and it's kept in a separate fund. See to it that it's a halal fund, it should not involve any riba. And if the money is accumulated separately in your name, then because it belongs to you, paying zakat is compulsory. But if it's given, if it's kept with the boss, with the employee, it's not given to you and it's not kept separately and only given to you when you leave the job at the end of your term, then you start paying only after you possess it for more than 1 year, and if the level is more than the nisab level. But in pension, normally your employer gives it to the government and there's a separate pension fund kept of yours. So if it is a pension fund where your money is accumulated, belongs to you, then every year you have to give zakat on the fund. And if you do not have the money to give zakat, you're not capable, you don't have any extra fund, best is to give it with the money that you have every year, it's the best. But if you're so hand to mouth and you cannot afford to give it from the money that you have, what you earn, you're hand to mouth and you're a poor family, in this case, the moment you receive your pension fund in hand, all the backlog here you have to calculate that 10 years back the amount was so and so, 2.5% of that, 9 years back how much was it? So you keep on calculating 2.5% every year and add it, and when you receive the money in hand, you give it together in one shot. That's the second choice. But the best is give it every year if you have money with you. That's the best. Similarly, gratuity, if it's given at the end of the term, it's with your boss and not with you, then you don't have to give zakat. Unless if he's taking it out separately and keeping it in account and you're aware of it, it's your account, it's your money, it belongs to you, then in this case, you have to give every lunar year, depending on the amount, you have to give 2.5%. And if you don't have the means to give from your money which you earn, then when you get it in hand, that time you calculate for the number of years, add it up and pay it in one shot the moment you receive the money. Hope that answers the question.